Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni, being strongly urged to show up in person for a settlement meeting that could change everything. In an industry where lawyers often do the talking and stars stay comfortably behind the scenes, this meeting demands their physical presence. Why does this matter so much? And why is everyone, from legal experts to pop culture fans, leaning forward in their seats? Let's unpack this unfolding legal drama together, one revealing layer at a time. And trust me, each layer only raises more questions than answers. Hollywood disputes happen all the time. Most of them quietly disappear behind legal jargon and sealed documents. But this one? It refuses to stay quiet. The February settlement meeting isn't optional in spirit, even if it's technically not a court order. Sources indicate that both Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni are being strongly urged to attend in person, signaling that the stakes are unusually high. Why such urgency? Because settlement meetings are often the last off-ramp before a full-blown courtroom battle. Once that door closes, things get expensive, public, and emotionally draining, fast. In a digital world where billion-dollar deals are signed via email, insisting on in-person attendance sends a powerful message. Legal experts often say that body language can settle disputes faster than paperwork. A pause.
A sigh.
Eye contact. These small human moments can't be replicated on a screen. When parties attend in person, it shows seriousness and accountability. It reduces miscommunication. It increases the chances of genuine compromise. So when both Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni are urged to attend personally, it raises a fascinating thought. Is the system betting on a human breakthrough rather than a legal one? And if so, are both sides ready for that kind of vulnerability? Blake Lively isn't just a household name. She's a brand, a public figure carefully curated over years of work, charm, and strategic silence. For someone at her level, legal disputes aren't just about outcomes. They're about reputation, public perception, long-term career impact. Attending the meeting in person could be seen as a sign of confidence, openness, and willingness to resolve things maturely. But it also comes with risks. Every move, even outside a courtroom, can be interpreted, analyzed, and judged. So the big question becomes, does showing up strengthen her position or expose her to more scrutiny? Justin Baldoni has built a public image rooted in thoughtfulness, advocacy, and emotional intelligence. That reputation alone makes his potential attendance, or absence, deeply symbolic. For him, showing up isn't just legal compliance. It's a statement of alignment with his values. This puts Baldoni in a familiar but uncomfortable position, where doing the right thing publicly and doing the smart thing legally don't always overlap. Many people assume settlement meetings are just boring legal formalities. In reality, they're often where the real decisions are made. Here's why they matter. They save time, money, and emotional energy. They keep details out of the public record. They allow both sides to maintain some control over the outcome. In fact, a significant number of high-profile disputes end in settlement, not because one side loses, but because both sides choose peace over spectacle. Legal stories often focus on facts, filings, and deadlines. But beneath all of that lies something far more powerful: emotion. Conflict, especially public conflict, takes a toll. Stress, frustration, fear of being misunderstood, pressure from advisors, fans, and critics alike. Imagine preparing to sit across from someone when the whole world is speculating about your motives. That's not just legal pressure, that's human pressure. And sometimes, settlement meetings succeed not because of legal brilliance, but because someone finally says, "I'm tired. Let's fix this." Even though the meeting itself is private, the implications are very public. Headlines will dissect every development. Silence will be interpreted. Outcomes will be spun. This creates a strange paradox. The meeting aims for quiet resolution, but its impact echoes loudly. That tension adds another layer of pressure for both Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni. Because whatever happens, or doesn't happen, will shape the narrative moving forward. Settlement meetings don't always end in agreement. And when they don't, the consequences can be significant. If no resolution is reached, Litigation may continue. Legal costs increase. Public exposure intensifies. Emotional strain deepens. That's why this February meeting feels like a crossroads. One path leads toward closure, the other toward prolonged conflict. We've all been there, hoping issues resolve themselves, wishing someone else would make the first move. But resolution rarely happens by accident. It happens when people show up. So, as February approaches, this story continues to resonate not because of fame, but because it mirrors something deeply human. Is attending in person the right move? Do settlement meetings really work, or just delay the inevitable? Have you ever experienced a moment where showing up changed everything? Share your thoughts, join the discussion, and pass this article along to someone who loves unpacking the stories behind the headlines.